What's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. Nikbag TV, back with a dope or nope. Today's dope or nope is your boy, Big Sean, straight out of that Detroit 313 with the CD Hall of Fame. If you haven't heard that CD, man, check it out. You might like it. If you have heard it, tell me your thoughts. Let's get into it. First things first, man. We heard a lot of talk about this CD before it dropped. Eminem, he loved it. Big Sean played it for Eminem. Eminem loved it. He loved it so much he wasn't on one song. Kanye West thought it was a masterpiece. Thought it was a masterpiece so much he took Click off of this. It wasn't on one song. Big Sean said it was a classic. Guess what? It had some classic in it. The ass part, spell it out, talk to me later. This CD was categorically ass, and it gets a nope. Stop playing, man. Y'all heard this CD. No way the CD gets a dope. Let's talk about it, man. Dude opens up the CD talking about when he got signed to Kanye West. On your second album, bruh, that before the album came out, you dropped the mixtape called Detroit. We really need to know how much it meant to you that Kanye West signed you and when you got signed. We know the story. We hate to hear the story again and again, and he keep playing it. Like, that let me know he has nothing to talk about, and this album probably going to be a waste. But I still gave it a chance, man. Listening to it for about a week now, I think I got the gist of the CD, man. Let's talk about the beats. The beats on here, this sounded like Kanye West beats that he didn't want anymore. It sounded like it was beats that was sitting around in the good music vault. They needed some use for it, so they decided to put it on this Big Sean album. Told Big Sean, take it or your album don't come out. That's how it sounded to me. Big Sean did not sound good on none of these beats. It was bad beat selection throughout the album, besides maybe Beware. Other than that, a lot of the beat selection was just not suitable for him. Either they were old and sounded dated like My First Chain, Nothing Is the Same, and Fire, or they were just overwhelming to him like 10 to 10, Toyota Music, Mona Lisa. All three of those were pretty good beats that Big Sean just couldn't handle. He fell flat on all three of those songs, and he fell flat really hard, man. What else we got to talk about? The flow. Big Sean usually has a flow. He's usually at least entertaining. Usually, you listen to him, you might say you didn't like his verse, but he said some funny things that'll get you to repeat it because you heard it enough times. But on this album, it's not played on the radio enough times so you to hear it, and it becomes ingrained in your brain. You listen to it like I did for a week, and you really got annoyed by it, man. It just didn't hit you the same way. A lot of this album, he took other people's flows. He sampled other rappers. Rick Ross on the song Mona Lisa, he sampled a little Rick Ross flow. At times he did a Wiz Khalifa impersonation that I was like, is this Wiz Khalifa? I didn't see him featured on the song. He took A$AP Rocky's flow on Toyota Music, and that's just weird for somebody to take A$AP Rocky's flow. That says a lot of nothing right there. On 10 to 10, he took some of Kendrick Lamar's cadence off of Money Trees. It was just like a bite fest for Big Sean throughout this album. It was a bite fest. Like, he took a lot of people's stuff. It sounded like he was lazy. It sounded like he didn't really want to be there. It sounded like he thought he could just show up and people was going to buy it because he's Big Sean and he's cool with Kanye West. Kanye West is cool with Kim Kardashian, so you need to buy it because he's affiliated with that travesty over there. Like, come on, man. Big Sean didn't even try. Lyrics on here showed no growth, no maturity. It was a whole bunch of nothing throughout the whole CD as far as lyrics go. When he dropped his first CD, he still had that bimbo flow that you really didn't care. Because you're like, yeah, he sounded like a dumb rapper. But you thought it was kind of like entertaining. It was youthful. It was fun. It was a good time then. Now you're a little older, he's a little older, and it's not funny anymore. Try different jokes, man. Trapanese? Really? Seriously? That was supposed to get a chuckle out of me? I'm like, come on, man. They be speaking Trapanese. Like, no. Somebody should have been in the studio saying, no, my brother, you gotta hit your own. Like, stop it, man. Stop it. What else, man? I'm an OD on asparagus and bread. Like, oh my God, this dude Big Sean is clever. I know you guys are gonna say he's talking about weed and money. He's talking about weed and money. I bet Rap Genius said he's talking about weed and money. He eats his money and smokes his weed. It's a transitional verb for, like, get out of here, you guys. Get out of here. It was whack to begin with. It was whack to end with, man. Get this dude out of here with that line. Thought it was one of the worst lines on the album, but it really wasn't, because there's some more lines I'm going to talk about later. But one of my biggest disappointments of the album was it didn't have any Detroit songs. Like, he skimmed over a few Detroit topics, and I guess that was his way of saying that he knows some things, but it wasn't in detail enough. You tell he's not really up on what's going on in the city, because a lot of stuff he said, it was like, it just was too vague. He didn't get enough detail into it. I would love for him to have a DC or nothing song like Wale did on Ambition for Detroit. That would have been a good look. But he didn't go that route. But throughout the CD, what he pretty much did was talk about stuff that I really didn't believe he did. Like the threesome song I'm going to get to later. I don't believe dude had a threesome. Like he didn't sound convincing to me. Also, after he talked about, you know, having your baby mama, having his girl, they girl, threesomes, just doing all of this. He has songs where he's talking to a particular girl like he loves her and he wishes. It's like, which one is it, man? Is you gonna be LL Cool J or Too Short, bro? You can't be both at the same time. And this really takes away of the credibility of all the lyrics and everything on this album. Like, this dude, Big Sean, supposed to be the party boy, the playboy, but he loves his girl. Like, it doesn't match up. And it kind of threw the whole album off for me. And it didn't make this album sincere. It just sounded like a collection of songs Big Sean was trying to make, because he thought they were hot songs and people was going to like them because he's Big Sean. So let's talk about some of the songs. Nothing is Stopping You. That is it. That's the name of it. Real boring. Real sleepy flow. No energy to open the CD up. Yellow Bones. Who could have been out of The Simpsons? That's not a hotline. That's not a hotline at all. Not even a little bit. Stop with the bullshit. Song was way too long. Dude tried to do the whole classic dudes come up to me rapping all the time. You know, like Q-Tip and them did on Phony Rappers. Andre 3000 did on Elevators. You know, the whole rappers coming up to me rapping like these. And they want to, you know, that whole thing. It was cool when they did it, because it was like, it was cool. When Big Sean did it, he had to go into detail about how to do it on the phone, talk to his homeboy, went down the street, had some waffles, mama cooking breakfast with no hog. It's like, come on, man. Sounded like ass. Fire. Sounded like College Dropout era beat. Big Sean says, he says the only understand if you speak in Japanese. Man, spare me the details of that conversation, man. And he always talking about how much he's working, how much he works hard, he don't take days off. By listening to this CD, I really can't tell. I didn't like the line when he said, "Mama thinking she's Jewish." Man, shut up. What are you talking about right now? What is these rappers' fascination with Jewish people so much? It's weird, it's whack, and it's kind of just, it's disturbing. It's disturbing, man. 10 to 10. When I first heard this song, I thought Wiz Khalifa, and then the Horrible Hood came in. It was all downhill from there, man. Burning Home, Dead President. He said, "Bring it home, dead presidents. House haunted." Man, Big Sean is whack, man. He is trash. 10 to 10. All off key. Don't his girl, like, don't she starting like Glee or something like that? Shouldn't he know how to sing a little bit? Like, this is garbage, man. 10 to 10, like a Mexican. Like, whoa. It boosts my adrenaline. Come on, man. Stop it. 5. Toyota Music. Now, if this is not ASAP Rocky Flow, it's not ASAP Rocky Flow, man. Big Sean is a lost cause. Song was boring. Beat not even his style. He got the weird vibes going on. Not original at all. All the licks I hit, sure. Big Sean hitting the lick, give it up, boy. I'm just playing. Like, come on, man. Big Sean never hit a lick in his life. Probably got licked by Kanye. That's it. Man, dude ran out of stuff to say. You can tell listening to that song. You don't know. He's not done. He's done with ideas. Wait. This song was complete ass. I can't even read my writing. Flow is all over the place. Ass and Face, Hereditary. Her Mama, Legendary. What is dude talking about? Another song, like Big Sean has nothing to say, so he fills it in with some whack bridge. Beware, radio song, cool beat, cool hook. But I'm sorry, it sounds like a finally famous song. Not too much there either on Beware. Okay song, probably the best song on the album. First Chain, another Kanye West reject beat, but this song was pretty much terrible. Terrible. Jibs, My Chain Hang Low is killing this song, dog. Like, come on, man. And this dude shouts out Jacob the Jeweler. Coming from Detroit, you know, Detroit, Big Meech, all of that BMF, all of that right there. And you shout out Jacob the Jeweler. That tells me when Big Sean says stuff like shout out to Big Meech or D, he don't really mean it. He just saying it because it's cool and he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Shout out Jacob the Jeweler is pretty much shouting out Sammy the Book, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. Nas is on here. He's ass. Like this dude, Nas, you can tell he's just doing verses for child support. Dude showing no emotion, no energy. One of the worst Nas verses I done heard thus far, man. Just a horrible verse, man. Wasn't cool, worthless. Kid Cudi comes in. This dude says not one thing about a chain. Or did I miss it? Like, it didn't even it sounded like Kid Cudi was dead and they just used a vocal from him that he did in like 2002. That don't even like it matched with, what was that, man? That was horrible. First Chain was a disappointment. And he said that one line about Detroit. Get out of here, bruh. Mona Lisa, I make Lisa moan. Come on, man. That song was just like, he thought he was cool, but he really wasn't cool. After listening to this, I don't think that dude ever had a threesome in his life. I just don't believe he had a threesome. He didn't even really rap about a threesome, did he? Oh my God, man. What was on here? And let's talk about the songs threesomes. Like I said in here, when Young Dro had this song, My Girl Got a Girlfriend. When he said that, that was dope. That was fly. I like that line. But Mona Lisa, I make Lisa moan. Mona Lisa, Lisa moaning. I'm never going to say that again in my life after this review. Big Sean, get out of here, man. You're horrible. Somebody in your camp need to tell you to stop being so damn corny. Freaky. Do I have to say any more about that skit, man? One of the worst skits in hip-hop history, unless you're a fag. Sorry, Macklemore. Unless you're gay. It's all good. We love you the same way. But if you are into dudes, you might love that skit. But me personally, I was truly, utterly uncomfortable. Like, I really wanted to get out the room. I didn't know where this was going. And guess where it went to? It went to MILF. Another just horrible song. Horrible song. Use my pinky. What? To teach me. What the hell are they talking about on here? Nicki Minaj. She coming in talking about, was she rapping from the perspective of a crack whore? Like, come on, man. Not good at all. Horrible song. Sierra Leone. Wiz Khalifa, Swag, all along here, man. Boring. At this point, I'm just saying, I'm listening to this album just to do the dope or no. There's no way this CD getting a dope. There's no way he can transform all of this whackness, man. It's Time with Jeezy. Kind of thought that was probably going to be the best song on the album. Just a song you don't even remember to know what it is about. Only thing I remember about this song is Jeezy saying, it's about my time or something. I was like, oh, that was dope. That's the dopest thing on the whole song. Jeezy sounded like he didn't really want to be there. This dude said, stunting so hard, you would think I'm stunt man. Like, he actually shouted out that guy. It was 4 minutes and 40 seconds too long. That's what I'm trying to say. Point blank period, man. All figured out. Man. Oh, man. That song had one of the most unrememberable. Is that a word? It had one of the worst. It just had, let me just talk about it, man. This dude with the horrible writing had a dream. Black History Month. Every day I wake up, Stack History Month. Malcolm Flex, Jesse Raxton, Rose Parks. Like, oh my God. Oh my freaking God. This dude said, Rose Parks. Man, get this dude a doctor because he's sick in the head. Big Sean, absolutely terrible album. Nothing on there is even remotely good. Big Sean is done. I predict this dude being back in the city of Detroit, probably trying to start a label and trying to sign up local artists, and he's about to, you know, bring it back to the home team, and then he's going to use that pretty much rape other aspiring rappers. He's going to take their money for studio time and spend it on weed and try to stay fresh. I don't see anything else for this dude to be in hip-hop for right now. I'm just being honest. That CD was horrible, trash, disrespectful to the whole hip-hop genre. Really, if you ask me, man, I don't even know why he came out with an album. He had nothing to talk about, and that's pretty much what you get from it. And your boy.